Okay, hello again then, Hollows. Welcome back. It looks like I didn't have Always Day on. How do I do that? Game. Can we do it? There we go. Always Day. Nice. Perfect. Thank you to the person who recommended me to do that. It was very stupid of me not to do it in the first place, but thank you. What the hell? Horses just spawn out of nowhere. Very strange. I just put a couple of blocks down in between videos. I looked at the video and tried to get a guide of where the stairs are. It looks like I made this area a little bit too big, so I'm gonna, fill it in with stuff. I think for this, I'm thinking I might try and use slabs to try and make the stairs look a bit more convincing, because that's my idea. Okay, because the stairs here, if I can bring up my video guide, they look a bit different and they're sort of curved a bit more, and I want to try and get that definition in this. So I might go back and do the other stairs this way if this works out well, because I think this would probably be a much better solution to some of the problems I've been having with getting things to look good, and look convincing. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. I do. I think that looks a hell of a lot better. I'm going to need to sort of curve it a bit more, though, I think. But this is looking much better. If I sort of add a couple on here, I'm going to do that like that. That looks a lot better. Then have it coming up here. Yeah. Look at that. That's a lot better. They've also really improved slabs over the years. Slabs used to be really annoying to use, and they had very, very few uses, because you could only do a bottom half slab. You couldn't do a top half slab. But yeah, this is looking a lot better. They do sort of curve a little bit up here as well. Maybe if I do that. No, let's keep it like it was. It looked better. Okay. Now, I want to fill this in a bit, probably. Now, what was I talking about in before? I was talking about the X-Files a little bit. I know it's a bit of an old show. I'm not sure if how many people watch the X-Files. Am I getting a phone call? Sorry. No, I'm not. I don't know why. I thought I heard a vibration. That's strange. I thought I was getting a phone call. To be fair, who would be calling me? Anyway, it's like nearly 1 in the morning. So, but that's the thing. If someone was calling you at 1 in the morning, it'd be very important, so you'd want to answer it. To be fair, there's quite a few people who would call me at 1 in the morning anyway. I tend to be a night owl, and pretty much all the people that I associate with tend to be night owls, so a lot of people would call me at 1 in the morning. Probably drunk off their heads, saying, yo man, what we doing, bruv? And then I'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? So, no, what am I doing? I want to sort of have it like this. That's my plan. Okay. I'm very uncomfortable. I've been sitting on this chair for a long time. At least I'm not getting motion sickness like I did before. Since the recording of the last few videos, actually, there's been a massive change in the setup in this room. Before, I was recording on a TV, off of a TV. I had a TV hooked up to my Xbox, and since then I've got out my monitor again. I think I mentioned it in a recording of some video. It might have been the Soulscraft video, I'm not sure. Let me just look here. Yeah, this is quite a strange rock formation, actually. This isn't looking too great. This isn't looking very authentic at all. I think I need to bring this forward quite a bit. Okay, anyway, what I was saying was, I have moved lots of things around. Now I've got my monitor, which I am recording off of, and I've got my laptop here as well, so I can, when I record, hopefully, my Dark Souls 3 and all those ones, like Dark Souls 3, Sekiro, if I do Sekiro, Elden Ring, and any other playthroughs of games that I might do, it will be hopefully with... This is going to cause issues. On my monitor. So I'll be having a monitor with a game on and then my laptop next to it, so I can potentially... It just make it recording and things a lot easier. Are there dirt slabs? Oh no. Okay, I'll have to use stone instead then. Okay. That's how I'm going to have to do this. I have to... Okay. I mean, it'll probably be better anyway. There's a bus strike going on right now, where I am. And it's going to affect loads of things. I'm not going to be able to get anywhere. I like strikes are a good thing, because that's how people get paid better money. And you wouldn't get paid better money if... Oh my god, I still... Fucking hell. You can't mix slabs. Okay, Okay. I just have to do it less, I think. And... It doesn't look good, though. Or do that. I'll have to do that, probably. Anyway, yeah, strikes are a good thing, because that's how people get paid more money. And if there weren't strikes, then people would not ever get paid more than the minimum wage in countries that they're in. But it still can be an inconvenience, which is what is currently happening. So all the buses are striking, and I get buses, public transport, to all the places I tend to go to. And it's a massive... because all the buses are off in my area, every single bus, and it's going to be potentially for about 3 weeks. That's a really long time, and I have no way of getting anywhere throughout this period. Literally, I have no way of getting anywhere. So it'll be interesting seeing what happens. Because you'd think that because of the disruption, the company would... the bus company would immediately be like, okay, we need to do something here. But they haven't, because they gave them a chance and it was delayed. The strike was delayed by about a week in total, to see if they could come up with a deal. And the company offered a deal, which apparently wasn't good enough. So the strike is going forward. And what the hell happened there? And I agree with the strike, because I was talking to a bus driver just before the strike has happened, just the other day. And he said that they've cut the bus driver's brakes massively, And that's when they decided to go on strike. So they already weren't getting paid enough money, which is true. Bus drivers around here don't get paid much at all. And this is really weird. Okay. And sorry, just focusing for a second there. So they don't get paid much at all, and they already weren't happy, and they were already planning a strike anyway eventually. But then what sped it up was when the company said, okay, we're now cutting down your breaks, because usually, if I remember rightly, they had a 40-minute break followed by a 15 to 20-minute break. So you had like your lunch break and your regular break. So a 40-minute break for lunch, and then a shorter break for like your afternoon break or your morning break or whatever. But they cut it down so it was in 30 minutes and a 10-minute break. And that's when they decided to go on strike. Which is fair enough, you know. You have to expect that. If you start doing things like that, you know, lowering people's morale, then you have to expect that something's going to happen, you know. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's going to cause me massive disruption getting to places. There's a few places we're going to go this week. We're able to see my partner for a bit, and oh yeah, it's all going to be doom and gloom. Anyway, it's not going to be doom and gloom. Exaggerate. Right. I might need to cut back on this a little bit, because I think this is going to be too wide. Because this looks too wide to me anyway. Maybe I'll try and spice it up by having a little bit of this there. Let's just sort of try and make it look a bit. If I do that, maybe it will maybe it won't look as bad, and then I'll have to cut it back a bit. Yeah, that should be okay, I think. Okay, I think that looks all right. I can't believe I just spent. Oh, how long is that? I spent 12 minutes talking about bus strikes. Why am I talking about that? People aren't going to be interested in that. That's why I was talking about entertainment before. Much more entertaining. Pardon the pun. Okay, so you come up here. That's how you get up there. You got the person who throws the fire bombs, who stands about there. So let's there. Okay. So the person throws sort of. So you come up here. The person throws fire bombs here. The stairs are about here. They start about there, probably going up. Okay. Yeah, that looks about right, I think. Maybe another one. Okay. Now we'll go another one as well. Fill up the block, and then we can have the path sort of comes to about there, maybe. And then there's a little item there. So I think that looks right, probably. I need to fill in this here. There. Okay. Now, I have to try and get this right. Let's bring up my little diagram again. Okay, so this is probably made of stone bricks as well. Maybe bedrock, actually. No, stone bricks, because this is the same material that's used for the aqueduct as well. So from here we have, there's almost like 1, right behind here. Should be about this wide. Now we'll do 3 wide. It goes up to this. And then the path is almost like a little mossy path. I don't think there's anything that's moss. Let me do a dirt path. I wonder if that would work. Or is this moss? That's azalea. What's this? Oh, there is moss. They've added moss. That wasn't in the game before. Oh, that's cool. Okay, we'll use moss then. This will work perfectly. The path is around about here. That's a bit too close. Let's knock that back one, because you've usually got to be able to make a jump to get here. So it's about 3, then about 5. So we go 3, 5, 3, 5, 3, 5, 3. Is that right? So that means we'll have the 1 there, 2, 3, 4. We need another 1 then. I think this is looking a bit too wide. Potentially. Might be a little bit too wide. But then the last one looks a bit closer. So it almost looks like it's probably about 2, and then you've got the actual aqueduct that starts sort of here. Okay. Do these actually connect to the bridge on the top? I think they do. And they carry on down as well. They go to the floor underneath. Oh shit, what the hell happened there? I didn't press that twice. That was weird. Okay. No. There. There. No. Okay. The main thing that I'm going to find tricky, the first major challenge I'm going to have is getting the undead parish and, the lower undead burg Capra Demon area right so that it connects back to Firelink. I think that's going to be my first major challenge, I think that will be. Now, there's a little... The mossy ledge actually comes around the front of these as well, which means I'm going to have to knock this back another 1 as well, I think. I don't want you to be able to jump from here either, so I should probably knock that back to there. And then do that. Yeah. That's the best thing to do. Okay, and now these are like squares, so they should be able to here. And then the moss needs to come around to like there. Okay. And then you can't get back here. I've never actually tried, to be honest, but I assume there's something that stops you from getting back here. Anyway, I assume it just like ends or something. Well, this one comes a bit further. We'll do it like this. We'll have it like this, I think. That doesn't look right. Let's just have it like this. Save myself the confusion of trying to get that look right up there. Okay, to check the recording to make sure that we aren't running out of time. we are running out of time. So get this done, and then we'll call it for this episode. Okay. Okay. That will be where the actual the sort of sewer pipe is, leading to all sorts of places. Okay, let's just try and get some of the finer details in so it looks good for when we finish. We'll go 5, another 5 here. We'll go for the other 5 here. Build these up. There we go. This is all starting to look quite good, I think, you know, if I do say so myself. It is starting to look quite good. Yeah, obviously not perfect because it's Minecraft, but it is still pretty cool. Imagine if I finish all of Lordran. Imagine if I actually do it. You can walk from one area to the other and it all looks really cool. That'd be great. The problem is I'm playing on the Xbox version, so it's not like I could release the world for people to download, is it? I mean, I don't know. Never thought about it, to be honest. Let me know in the comments if you actually think if actually is a way that you could do that. Get it so people could actually download the world and all that. The thing is, the guy usually sits here, so this should be a little bit further back. So this does, it needs to be a couple more. Because the guy sits here, usually. Yeah, the guy that goes, aye, Shamai. So for him to sit here, there has to be space for him to actually sit. Let's go for 4. I don't want it to stretch out too much because like this path here then has to go all the way down here. Because that's where you go to. You go to where the guy sits. Like, and then that's where it stops. So that's like the wall at the end of the path where you get the item. Okay. Sort of get all this here. Okay. And then this is then. There we go. Okay. Connects to there. Alright. Nice. This is. I'm really happy with this, to be honest. I think this is all looking really good. I'm really happy with everything we've done. It's looking, you know, I think I've got it right for the most part. Anyway, I could probably go another couple of minutes, I think. Let's try and get these down here a bit. Yeah, let's just get this. Bring them down. You don't have to bring down all the way because obviously I'm going to be changing the areas underneath probably because underneath here is technically Blighttown at the bottom of here. Is where Blighttown is. So. Going down, which is really weird to me that Blighttown's underneath here, and you can see, you know, the Great Hollow. And I have to try and get some of those details right because those are my favourite aspects of the world of Dark Souls. So that'd be difficult to do, though. But ideally, you have to fly from one to the other. No. Awesome. Just when I get, yeah, the main details down. But the thing is, I'll have to make sure everything is right when I start to try and connect the areas together, you know? Because if this is the kind of game where if you have one slip up and one area isn't like angled right when you're doing it, you might have to completely redo an entire area again from scratch, which would be absolutely awful. Imagine doing Upper Undeadburg, thinking it's all right, and then realizing you got one of the angles when you turn wrong, because then suddenly when you go to do Lower Undeadburg, underneath it, it won't be able to connect with the shortcut to Firelink Shrine and all this kind of stuff. All these kind of things can happen if you just don't get it right. So hopefully that won't happen. Anyway, is this right? 1, 2, 3, that is right. So this needs to be here. Do, 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 do. When I sing along to the music like that, it causes massive issues in the edits. Because if I sing along to a song, right, and then when I'm editing it, it's like half a second out of sync, and it just sounds odd when you listen to it on the video. So I should try not to sing along to music. Alright, let's check how long we got. Hopefully it doesn't cut off as I'm doing this. This is the kind of things that can get boring there, so I've got to try and have some interesting conversation. So the final talking point of today. What do you all think of the Neo games? And would you be interested in seeing a Let's Play of them on the channel? Because I've been thinking of doing it, because I'm trying to think of series that can run alongside my Let's Play series. So I've got a Let's Play of Bloodborne coming up, and I have a Soul Level 1 run on Dark Souls 1 that I would like to upload, but that will only be about 6 episodes. So for the rest of Bloodborne, the time when Bloodborne is being put onto the channel, I'm thinking of maybe doing either modded runs of the Dark Souls series, like the Cinders mod for Dark Souls 3, well that's, no I wouldn't do it, like Daughters of Ash for Dark Souls 1, or the Seeker of Fire mod for Dark Souls 2, that's another one. So what would you like to see more is what I'm trying to say. Would you like to see a Let's Play of Neo more, or a playthrough of one of the mods? Like, what appeals to you more? And if you could let me know that down in the comments, that'd be awesome, because then I'll choose which one to do. Because if more people want to see a modded playthrough of the Souls games, I'd rather do that, because I want to try and, especially when you're doing Let's Play series, if you, like, I've noticed with Dark Souls 2 especially, that people aren't interested in my Let's Play of Dark Souls 2. Like, people do not tend to watch episodes all the way through. They tend to watch for about the first 5 minutes, a lot of people, and then stop watching. And even then, not many people watch. Like, a great example is the Covetous Demon, which I understand, but the Covetous Demon episode didn't do very well, because obviously no one wants to see me fight the Covetous Demon, because it's not very interesting. Whereas Dark Lurker, people were interested in seeing me fight Dark Lurker because it's Dark Lurker, and Dark Lurker is pretty cool. So, you know. Okay, if I do this, then everything's coming together. Okay, awesome. I suppose it goes about to here probably, and then yeah. Probably the sewer. Okay, I think I will end this video here. Everything's looking really cool. If you enjoy this video, then make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe share this video with anyone who might enjoy it if you feel it was good enough. Thank you again for watching. This is Soul Reborn signing out. Have a good one.